We do actually have an injury here. How long until this is healed? 1 to 2 days. Hit points and fatigue. It's fine. We can repair the rest of our gear on the road. Let's head here. We'll go like in a big loop like this. Shallow Ford. Hello, Goblin Hunters. Hello, hello. What is this? Ancient Outlook. It's going to be a fight in a forest, which obviously sucks. I hate forest fights. 80 fatigue, I think, is enough. Ooh, Killing Frenzy. Nope, you need Reach Advantage, and you need it now. Ooh, 84 hit points. It's lower than I realized. Okay, we'll just get Aurelius back in. Woof! Wait for the goblins to leave. I don't want the goblins fighting us as well. I hope it's just zombies or something. Ugh. I hate fighting in forests. Oh, that's goblins. Wolf riders. God, I hate these ambushes. They are so accurate. At least we have heavy armor. Great shot, Mark Anthony. I think hold your position, lads. Yes. Do I move up and take an unobstructed shot? I think I do. Ah, terrible miss. Get decapitated, nerd. I actually should have used Twinkle Toes and moved him there. Then Scipio could have moved there and attacked. It's so great having these awesome archers. I should probably go to my shield on the raiders. How far you can move and still get an attack off. Crazy. I'm pretty sure that they have Pathfinder. Ah. 33% chance to hit those things. They are so tough to hit. I'm not ready to charge just yet. Although we will charge at the fuckers soon. Fine shot. Just edging our way forward. Ah, there's the first poisoning. That might be a problem. I know breaking ranks, but if it wasn't for these archers, I would be concerned. As it is, I think it's fine. 11 left, and also their morale is going to start breaking pretty damn quick. Okay, that square can be occupied, but they would have to move there, then Twinkle Toes. I can't catch them out just yet. Let's just hold where we are. Good, now I can start shooting at their archers. Oh, nice. One arrow, and this little ambush is like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm so glad our squad is in such a good position. I mean, if we were fighting this group of enemies earlier on with like lighter armor, God, can you imagine? It would be a nightmare. It would be bloody terrible. So we can only move 2 squares. Is it time to charge them down? I think it is. Damn. Oh, great shooting. Yes, Selectora. I'm actually going to leave Lucius back here with our archers just in case. We'll send these lads forward though. Oh, a fine shot. Oh, come on, Hound. Yep, they're fleeing. Good. The battle is won. Hold your positions, lads. Well fought, men. Good boy. If we had Pathfinder on everybody, we could chase them, but we obviously don't, so we won't. It's over. Nice, silver bowl and some salt. We still need orcs though. I hope we can find some orcs maybe here. Any level ups? Yes, one on Lars. I think I'm going to take the hit points, the defense, and the fatigue. So take a look at what the hit point, armor hit point values look like. Yeah, that needs a lot of repairing. The thing is, I don't want to camp to get the repairing done because we'll just get attacked by something. 63 hit points is fine. That's also fine. Quickly, before it gets dark, we'll hit these burned ruins. Is everybody equipping the correct items? Yes, by the looks of things. 150 and minus 9. Which of you dudes can afford to use a bit of extra fatigue? No, you two. Fatigue is too low. I forgot about this infamous Theobald's cover. Come on, be orcs, please. Oh my word. Fucking goblin infestation. I don't know if this is worse than Wolf Riders. I think we've moved forward into them. Nasty little green fuckers. That's tempting to try to shoot at those guys, but I reckon these pikes are actually the biggest threat. I mean, I might have moved and taken the high ground, but I rather want to get the shots off. I mean, we're shooting at about 50%, so it's good enough, as far as I'm concerned. For the time being, I'm actually going to kind of just ignore these three. Who's that? Finches. Hey, buddy. These little archers are so annoying. God, these pikes are the biggest threat though. Miss, thank God. It's not what I expected them to do. Ah! Okay, so that little fucker there with his dagger is actually the biggest threat here. Get a right shot. Oh! I'm hoping one of those misses and hits that guy. So Skippy is actually in trouble here. Ooh, here's a move. Twinkle toes. Oh, almost. Shield up. Footwork back so he isn't so surrounded. Great shooting. Later, Mikey. Oh no, don't break your morale. The footwork, what? These little gobbos love their footwork, don't they? Yeah. Oh, Lucius. Great round. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. 3 out of 3. Electora, incredible. What's his ranged value? 93. No wonder. And he's a A monk as well. Monks are normally terrible, terrible fighters. We got lucky with him. I think he's got 3 stars in ranged attack. No. Get him! Oh, see, I forgot that it was poisoned. Oh, okay, Scipio got his morale back. Excellent. I actually think like we might be in with a chance of getting a legendary item out of this fight. 13 goblins in a ruins. Maybe. So I think one of us took a wound. So that means one of the B team will get a run for a bit. Yeah, Scipio's got a pierced hand. Okay. Not quite. We fill up again. I think I'm going to turn auto loot off and then we'll just decide what it is that we actually want to take. The daggers are worth 250. So we'll take the daggers. Useless bloody goblins. Nice. Level up on Bitzelfuss. +3 on melee skill. Wonderful. He's got enough hit points, he can just go melee defense. Level 9, what does he take? I would say Berserk, but Fearsome's probably better. Why are you depressed? Felt useless in reserve. Oh, okay. Onward. What's nice is that most of the enemies on the world are not wanting to fight us. God, look at all these fucking goblins. Still much room in your squad there. Yep. Many died? You could say so. This is across the 120-day campaign. How many is this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 casualties. It's dangerous business, man. Being a mercenary is dangerous. This is all goblins here. We'll see what's in here. It's probably going to be goblins in the collapsed ruins as well. Please don't be goblins. Sick of fighting goblins. Fucking goblins. At least we got a nice starting position here with the height advantage. Yeah, these little skirmishes with their nets, they are so irritating. Oh, casual. Double kill from Mark Antony. Were those both headshots? Hits goblin chance. Quick. Oh, okay, that's new. So they've actually added the rolls and hits. That's nice to know. Okay, so 76 chance rolled, 74. But it doesn't say where it hit him though. Oh, light helmet, that was a headshot. Okay, good. I'm glad they made that change. That was something I spoke about that I wish that they would add. I'm very glad they have added it. It's nice, now I can know when it's like a 2% chance to hit and it hits, I can get properly salty about it. Lars, you legend, well done. What the hell, let's give them the old run at. Get them, boys. So on the skirmishers, the ones that have daggers are the ones that we're going to prioritize. The daggers are actually so dangerous. If they actually manage to hit the armor-piercing shot. If only I had the fight goblins ambition, this would have been a lot more worth it. Actually a fair amount of armor damage that they're doing. Oh, Mark Anthony, you monster. 3 shots, 3 hits, 2 kills. Nice, good hit. Grimold, is that the historian? No, it's not. Bertwin is our historian. Alright. Yeah, our bowmen are absolute monsters. Nice. Thank fuck that missed. You see? God. Ugh, goblins, no fun. No fun at all. Careful with that bow and arrow. Oof, almost. Ah. That's quite amusing. Splat. And then we're not going to chase down the last of the 2 buggers. Man, the 13th Legion are finally becoming a killing machine. It's over. Take that, take that. Nice, all the fishing nets. I'm pleased with the fishing nets. And the food. Unbelievably, we can actually start swapping out items here. Let's see. I want the food, I want the healing stuff, I want the tools, I want the ammunition. All the rest of that stuff can stay. We're gonna find some more orcs. There's orcs there. Oh, any level ups? Julius level 12. God, loads of injured. Picasso, what's your fatigue like? It's actually pretty good. Let's give you the Lamina Harness. Has he got... No, he doesn't have Brawny. He is an axe specialist. Isn't there a one-handed axe for him to use? 60, that's 64. You know what? You'll be fine in your hauberk. I think like the combination of hauberk and heater shield, yeah, 30 and 42, he's got good enough defense. When next time oxygen not included? I think I'm going to do a bit more tomorrow because I'm releasing an episode per day and I recorded 2 today. Do you actually enjoy an oxygen not included? Because I'm not getting a lot of views on it on YouTube, but I quite enjoy it. It's an odd mix of, I mean, it's enjoyable, but it's very stressful because you're just running around putting out fires. Just, you know, what's gone wrong? Oh god, next thing's gone wrong, go fix it. But it's quite cool. I enjoy it. And I think our glorious Democratic People's Republic of Stobbie is doing okay. For a first attempt, I'm quite pleased at how far we've gotten. I think we're 32 cycles in. And we're just starting to process hydrogen now for power. Where are the orcs on this map? It's mostly goblins, which is super annoying. Oh god. Great Goblin City, that looks terrifying. A great Goblin City nested into the remains of an ancient fortress, protected by dark and towering walls, it's host to a standing army of vicious greenskins. No thanks. Can I just find 2 reasonably small orc encampments? I kind of feel like I might find them more towards the south. Here we go. Ugh, a plethora of young, a warlord, a few warriors. That's a bit much. You think it's doomed from the beginning? I don't know. Like, I mean, well, yeah, I suppose it is ultimately gonna run out because you do have a finite amount of resources. But I quite like the fact that the challenge is just to see how long you can keep it going. I mean, you can become algae independent by using clean water for your oxygen, but then your water might run out. But not really, actually, no, because you use oxygen scrubbers to produce or to reduce CO2 that produces dirty water, but then you can just filter the dirty water to make clean water. But I suppose filtering dirty water uses sand, and there's a finite amount of sand. Here we go, finally, that's what I was looking for. And we've got some undead there. 1 young and some berserkers. This should be quite easy. I'm just going to finish this ambition and then we'll join the war. There's only 6 of them. Is it even worth moving onto firm ground? What's it to hit? Oh, 84% chance to hit. Yeah, there's always 1 resource you'll miss, that's true. So what are the chances, do you think, any of these orcs are going to make it to our front lines? About 0. If I'd known that the 13th Legion was going to turn into this kind of fighting force, I would have chosen the 3 arrows banner. You can make it sustainable with vomiters, only vomiters. Oh, because the vomiters create polluted dirt, and then the polluted dirt you use somehow? Odd. But I try to not go to the forums to read how to do stuff. I like to just figure it out by myself. But I wish we had more iron-lunged guys, and I could have tried to use some of these orc weapons. These poor orcs, look at this. They never stood a chance. Yeah, he's brave. I'll give him that much. Get him, lads. Get him. That was Bertwin, the historian, I think, who's our lowest level guy. Yeah, well done. Killed an orc berserker, and I bet he never thought when he was a historian that he would be ever killing an orc berserker. Yeah, these orc weapons are actually worth a fair amount. It's worth 640, worth 680. Yeah, simple rather than brave. What is this? Some auxiliaries and a few Necrosavants. If we're ever going to get a chance to defeat Necrosavants, it's now. There's only 6 of them. How do we do it though? So first things first, your backline needs to be protected against the Necrosavants. And how do you do that? I think... So whichever of these archers has the lowest melee value, we'll leave them out. 50, okay, we'll go like this, we'll go like this. And the key is having nets and maces here on the back line. And loads of fishing nets is the way to deal with these nasty fucking Necrosavant bastards. God, I hate them. So we just form up around the archers. Just try to keep them netted and stunned. Netted and stunned. No need for a dagger. So that should be 2 Necrosavants and 4 auxiliaries. And at least they're not going to start with height advantage, which helps. Love to get my hands on one of these Kopeshers. One of the frontline guys hasn't got a weapon specialization yet. The Kopesh would be great because it would let us take cleaver specialization on one of our guys. If I can take any shots at these Necrosavants, I'm going to do it. Ah, you bugger. We'll hit one of them at least. See, I wanted to leave this square open so that my archers here can take one step and take a shot off. Take a shot there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Almost. But they are unsurprisingly impossible to hit. So I expect this Necrosavant to teleport here somewhere, so I'm just leaving Lars there. Almost. Height advantage, ouch. Good God. Do they have Headhunter? I think they might have Headhunter. Get that hit. Get him, Fang. No, Fang, wrong target. You tit. Bad dog. Dogs are super important against these horrible necklace savants. Oh god, are we gonna lose our sergeant here? Probably. God damn it. Fuck. I'm gonna have to twinkle toes twice. But if they break free on their first attempt, I'll get another swing. Oof, almost. Do they still get an attack off? I hope not. Okay, the main thing is that Alexander should survive. If someone's got bandages, they need to bandage Alexander. He's bleeding badly. So I would go here, but I'm going to wait until Mark Anthony gets his shots off. This is 2 necklace savants, and look how difficult it is. It's crazy. This is why doing the undead invasion is such a nightmare. Good boy! Earl, give Earl a Scooby snack. Alexander, do you not have bandages? He's got 17 hit points. He's gonna lose 10. Shit. Ugh. Has no one got bandages? Okay, Lars can bandage him at least. But watch this fucking thing. It's gonna teleport and just kill Alexander. Unless Julius hits now. No, he doesn't have the... Oh! I thought I'd move Julius there so he could shoot at the necklace savant, forgetting about this fucking ancient auxiliary. Okay, good. Whew. Is that the last thing to deal with? Yeah, it's just this auxiliary and this Echo Savant. Come on, boys. There we go, Lucius Forinos. Raid boss down, boys. Good God. I've got to be the single most difficult enemy to fight against. And that's the Kopesh I wanted. Awesome. Whew, that was intense, man. Jesus, Alexander almost got wrecked. Well, he did get wrecked. And it's not Burton, but one of the other lads here, frontline guys, is going to be able to take a cleaver specialization. Here we go, Grimold. Yeah, we can take cleaver specialization and we can let him use the Kopesh. The other temptation is to give him the noble sword. He doesn't have a lot of fatigue. Let's go with the Kopesh, just because it's cool. Cleaver mastery, fuck yeah. So that does so much armor damage as well, and it inflicts bleeding. Very, very, very nice. we could probably let Picasus take over until Alexander is healed. That's a good idea, I reckon. This is the nice thing about having a backup sergeant. Yeah, that ought to do it. So does everyone up front have a weapon specialization? It looks like they do. So sword, mace, mace. Split up the mace boys. Hammer. Flail. Mace. Sword. Cleaver. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Well, Picasus is a axe master. Yeah, he almost got taken down. That was pretty damn close. Just shows you how lethal those horrible fucking vampires are. I can't stand them, they're the worst. Look at these ranged attack values. 96 on Mark Antony. I'm just being difficult here. I'm putting my red and black archers in the center. They are the two with the highest range skill. And then the green archers are the less accurate ones. Okay, so that's the get right loadout. That's the right loadout. Correct loadout. Correct. 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 Burton actually got a few kills. I'm pleased with how he's done. I mean, considering he's just a historian, he's actually done alright for himself. I really want us to get a map now that he can decode. I can't believe we took down some Necrosavants, holy crap. It just makes me think how impossible the Black Monolith must be. That was just a few auxiliaries and a couple of Necrosavants. The Black Monolith is like endless freaking undead. I think it's like 40 of them. And half a dozen Necrosavants. I can't even imagine. Hans Gruber, though, unsurprisingly, has cleared out the Black Monolith on at least one occasion. But I think he had a crew that was like 1 year in. He referred to it as his anniversary crew. 47, holy crap. No thanks. Who is it? That's Tipsy Penguins. Wow. That Tipsy, that luminous green that you choose for your chat color is impossible to read. It looks cool, but impossible to read. Router tools. Damn. Aha! Perfect. Perfect. It's a forest fight though, it's just gonna suck. Every time I look at that orc two-handed flail, I wish we had someone with iron lungs that we could give it to. One of our guys here is iron lung though, but I think I've already taken a specialization on him. I think it's X specialization. Buggers. So in terms of the money we have, what do we need to spend money on? So we've got tier 3 weapons pretty much across the board. We've got plenty of good armor. I think we can just keep... we upgrade everyone on the front line to scale mail now. Scale mail, of course, is $6,000 a pop, so it's not going to be easy. Looks like these orcs actually have Pathfinder. I mean, that Orc Young moved 4 squares, which implies Pathfinder. God, these archers are fucking monstrous. Oh, bad miss. Oh, headshot. Oh, Electori. My God. I almost feel bad for the orcs. Nope. Came out of nowhere. A satisfying thunk. Oh crap, is he gonna get an attack off? He is. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, thank god that missed. I mean, we do have decent armor, but still, that is scary. Awesome. Ambition achieved. It's time for us to join the war. The 13th Legion are officially a glorious 3,000 renown. Nice. Ladder fences. You know what, while we're here, we might as well finish exploring. And keep taking out orcs? I don't think so. We're not getting paid to do it. Also, if we get the clear orc dens ambition, then that could be good for us. Oh no, we already have it. There you go. With the Bonebreaker's cavern still smouldering in your wake, a group of people come out from their hiding place in a nearby copse of trees where they had been watching the battle from afar. An old woman approaches you. These green-skinned fiends drove us from our farm outside Grunfelder, but thanks to you stalwart fellows, we will prosper again. This is for you. She proffers a bag of apples, though it isn't much of a reward. The sentiment will be repeated again and again as word spreads of the orcs' destruction. Lucius Vorenus, Macemaster, barks out a laugh and bites into one of the juicy apples. With orcs, the big ones are too slow, and the young ones too stupid. Strategy overcomes brute force every time. The great green beasts depend on fear to do their work for them. Stand fast, and they can be beat like anyone else. The peasants marvel at Lucius Vorenus' Macemaster's speech, and prowess, and strength, clapping their hands, showering him with compliments and patting him on the cheek. While certainly true words is hardly the audience that should be best put to this advice to use, you lay your hand on Lucius Vorenus' shoulder as if to say, drop it and touch, lest any of the peasants think themselves heroes next time they spot a greenskin. Tell everyone it was the 13th Legion who won here. And then we get a necklace which grants immunity to being stunned. Now, Lucius is wearing the undead trophy, so we should actually be looking at whoever has the least resolve and give them that undead trophy. 44, 41 is quite low actually. There you go. Alright. So, let's go to Steinberg for House Peringer, and then we'll join the war. $3,000 gold. I thought we had like 6,000. It must have been the wages we've been paying while we've been out in the field. 416 crowns per day. Good lord, look at that. A large and foul-smelling sea of tents. Warlord's tent. So some berserkers, some young, many warriors, and a warlord. Wow. I think like once you have scale mail on everybody up front, that should actually be doable. Your backlines would have to use footwork though the whole time to keep getting away from the warriors. But the warriors are a real pain to deal with. That's actually easier. That could be doable. But many warriors. That's like 8 warriors. That's freaking terrifying. We only have one Warhammer user. Against those warriors, I should have taken probably 2 more guys with Warhammers, but we didn't take the Greenskin invasion, we took war. Right, time to make some good money. I think we can get a better price than that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and for 5, that's fine. That's all fine. Give us all your tools. Steinberg, what do you have for us? Greenskins, southeast. Not worth it. I don't want to get involved with the Greenskins. Besides, they would have wanted us to go fight there, and we know that's probably a bit much for us right now. Anything to do with the wall, we'll get involved. Well, like throwing axes, I experimented a bit with throwing weapons on an offline campaign, and situationally they're actually amazing, because if you take throwing weapon specialization, it's plus 40% damage. So like throwing axes do almost equivalent damage to a warbow if you take the specialization and you're throwing from 2 squares away. But the problem is you can only throw from 4 squares, so you struggle against enemy groups that have marksmen, because their marksmen can outshoot you, and you have to take deep pockets and you have to take quick hands, so you can, because you have to switch out the bundle of axes every 4 throws, every 2 turns. So you have to use 2 perks to make it like this. Yeah, it's just not good. Goblins in large numbers? Nah. Let's join the war. I mean, that Goblin's ambition could have been done quite quickly, but I want to get stuck in with this war now. And the throwing axes do a surprisingly large amount of armor damage. Again, if it's from 2 squares away, you do almost as much as a tier 3 crossbow, but you get to do it twice in a turn. Right. Go into your house, Nidegard, and for 5 days destroy as much as you can. Avoid the patrols, of course. They sure as shot will fight hard to have your neck if they can catch you. Payment? $5.90? Awesome. Need to be paid more. I accept. I accept. I don't like turning to banditry, but hey, if it's for the war effort against the evil House Nidegard, then fine. Let's get some more food. How much is the scale mail? 5,800. That's quite a lot, and we can't afford to spend all that now. We need 5 days worth of money. These closed flat tops are super tempting as well. In fact, what are the armor values in the front line for the helmets? 250, 230, 140. But he doesn't have a lot of fatigue, so that's why. 210 is a bit low. 130 is terrible, but again, no fatigue. Aurelius is actually, he's one of the B team, I think, considering how crap his fatigue is. Scipio is on the A team. Bertwin is B team. Alexander is our main sergeant, so we'll get him back in position. Let's get Scipio back in there. Who do we take out of the front line now? I think we'll leave Grimold. We'll take out Aurelius. He's not great. Now there's actually a lamellar harness, which I need on someone up front, but who's got the fatigue to be able to use it? Probably Lars. Excellent. 81, 73, 85. He can do with a lamellar harness. God, Grimold. Ugh, that's even with Brawn, he's only got 63. Okay, dog. Orc trophy. Dog. Falcon. Bandages. 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 Poison. Bandages. Right. It's a good episode. Let's leave it there. Destroy barracks near Donnersburg. Okay, so we have specific targets. I didn't actually realize that. Destroy the barracks near Donnersburg. The blast furnace. In 5 days. It's actually quite tough to do all that stuff. Well, we'll give it a try. I'll worry about the patrols though. Well, we'll see how it goes.